YouTubes.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTubes.
On the Facebook.
On the Facebook
on
now.
The IG.
On the IG.
On the TikTok.
Not yet. One
TikTok,
IG now.
Don't stop. And we're back.
And TikTok now. I mean,
Back at it again, guys. Chris and Lee want to get you the latest in real estate information and news and gossip and whatever else exists out there, guys.
what else exists?
Whatever else exists
What do you
out
think?
there.
What do you think the whole world is thinking right now?
I don't know.
What do you think the whole world is thinking? We need to see some people see what they're thinking, man.
I think they're thinking,
It's
hey,
like,
how come Chris isn't live yet? We want to see him. That's what they're thinking.
you think so?
Yep. He can bring his little friend Lee, too.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what they're thinking.
Yes, they are.
I don't know about
I
that.
talked to them.
All right.
Navy Mom in the house.
What's up, Navy Mom?
Good old dependable.
What's up, Navy Mom?
Love it.
Good,
Love it.
And good things. Retry right there.
Okay, so what's going on, Lee? What's the latest?
Okay, so immediately, Colorado just announced a few minutes ago that they're going to put Trump on the ballot.
They are.
Yes. Now, here's what's going on. The Supreme Court ruled, and they said, hey, you don't get to go on the ballot. But we know it's going to the Supreme Court. And there's a deadline date, I think it's January 15th. And January 15th, they have to have said who's on the ballot because they start printing and doing whatever they do. I don't know what they do. But I think it's January 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, if it goes to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says, hey, you don't have the authority to do this. Well, you can't just put them on the ballot after January 15th because it'll take that long for it to go. So the people that run the election, I don't know, it gets a little complicated for me, but the people that run the election in that section have said, hey, Trump is going on the ballot. Unless the Supreme Court refuses to hear this or they rule against it. Well, if they rule against it, he's already on the ballot. So they just put it out there, just made the news. It's a pretty big deal.
So I believe there's much more conspiracy going on than I even knew.
Tell me.
And it's very obvious. It's in your nice haircut, said Jamie.
Is that me or him?
Braids.
Oh, he's got a hat.
I got a hat, genius. Braids and fades, guys. That's where he goes.
Braids and fades.
Braids and fades.
What's up, Jamie? Good to see you.
So
thank you for being here.
Much more conspiracy.
Navy Mom, good to see you. Who else is here? We got a couple of viewers here. We're looking at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So there's 4 of you guys. We're all going.
What's up, Jamie? Where you at?
Where you at, Jamie?
So
Navy Mom, where you at?
Here's the biggest conspiracy that I think.
I think
next
Navy Mom's
big
in Arkansas.
She might be. Hey guys, how are you doing?
What's up, Maddie?
Northridge.
Northridge, California.
Where you at, Maddie? Tell us.
Everybody knows Northridge because of the earthquake. That's how, if you talk about all across the country, it's a badass area. It's beautiful. It's unbelievably beautiful.
You think people only know that about San Francisco too?
About the earthquake? Maybe. Yeah.
What about Hawaii?
I don't think there's a lot of earthquakes in Hawaii.
Sammy, Sammy, come in with the loan stuff.
Oh my
I
God,
want to talk about
we're going to talk about
conspiracy
loans.
theory.
Yeah, we're trying to talk
I
about.
want to talk about who killed JFK.
What's up,
you were
Maddie in
asking
New
questions
York?
about your cosigner.
Yes.
Come on, Sammy.
Okay, let's
But
answer.
we gotta
We're
answer
going
the
to answer
question.
them. That's what we do.
We have to.
Yes.
We have to.
I'm a co-signer on my dad's car, but he pays it. The note. Is there a way? Excuse me, from the DTI. I got very good news for you.
Ooh-wee.
Very good news. If he's been paying it for the last 12 months out of his account, yes, we can exclude it. We can ignore it. There's a special way to do it. We'll make sure it happens. Call us. We'll help you. We're going to get you that house in 24.
Heck
I
yeah.
would say we'll get you the house in 23, but it's kind of late. Like we got probably 3, 4, 5 days left. How many days left?
To what?
Till 24.
4 days.
4 days. So we got 4 days left, and I don't think we'll be able to get you it in 23. But we can get you it in 24. So that's good news.
Here's the
Get
other
you that
thing,
house.
Sammy. Sammy, here's the other thing. We both have to be on the contract. So call us. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Another thing, that the Fed came out, the minutes of the Fed came out, and they said without saying that they're done raising interest rates. They kind of didn't say we're done, but they said
Interest rates are going down, guys.
Yes.
Going
They
down.
say we believe
I'm
we've got
excited.
control of this economic
Are you
cycle.
excited?
I'm super excited.
Ah!
Dude. Oh, weird, dude.
Yeah?
It gets a little weird. I'm going to back off a little bit. I'm
You
going to
don't,
let you do
you,
your
don't,
thing.
you understand what's going on right now, guys?
America! Yeah. So this is kind of good news because interest rates are going to start coming down. Your purchasing power is going to start to go up. This is trickle economics. All of a sudden,
You watching my
more
videos,
people,
bro? You watching my videos?
all of a sudden, there's going to be more buyers coming in. More buyers coming in means that there's more building being done, means more construction workers, means the construction workers got to go to lunch. That means more waitresses needed. Then the waitresses need
More
to buy
marijuana sales?
need to buy more marijuana.
More
There's
alcohol
marijuana
sales?
Then there's more alcohol. And then, holy smokes, trickle economics in the house. That's how it
Ball of
works.
fire, guys. Ball of fire is
yeah.
coming.
And
it is
20,
coming.
I'm telling you, I've been looking at the stats. 24 is going to be good. Not great. Not screaming. But 24 is going to be good. 25 is going to be amazing. So, if you position yourself now, you're talking about Chris and Lee, if you need a badass loan officer, call the number on the screen, buy. So, if you position yourself now in 24, you can do amazing in 24 and absolutely kill it in 25. Absolutely kill it. All right, keep
And
going.
what I said.
Sorry, I got on my soapbox for a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, he likes that thing.
Yeah.
So earlier I did post a video and I did talk about trickle-down economics because once the housing market really starts to get steam, the economy is going to be booming. You're going to be able to do more things, deal with more people, and get more opportunities when this thing starts rolling, including side hustles, guys.
Yeah.
So side hustle in down times, it takes off like this, but in good times, it takes off like
Yeah.
this. So if you guys are looking for that side hustle opportunity, remember to hop on it because when the wheels start moving on this bus or this train, you ain't gonna be able to stop it.
And Mama's heading to Tennessee. We love Tennessee.
And the key in the
Look,
house.
What do we get? We got us restricted. What did we say?
I don't know, man.
We just got another flag that says something we're in trouble for something.
Always in trouble. Stay
And
in
we didn't do
trouble.
anything. I didn't say anything. All we did was talk about.
We're basically
that-
NWA of the real estate industry.
All right.
They're always trying to cancel us, man.
Weird. I guess so.
Why is that weird?
Answer some questions.
Haters gotta hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Maddie in New York, what up? Miss Hazel, what did you say?
Um.
Where'd you go? Oh, we got a lot in here.
Yeah, I know.
You
There's
need
a
a
whole bunch.
2-year history to count VA disability income?
Miss Hazel, you're gonna be very happy about this. The minute I have your disability form, that's it, just a form from the VA, that moment is your income forever. So I'm able to, just that day, the day you get it, I'm able to use that income.
I agree with you, Eddie Imperial. You never own your home.
No
You can
doubt.
pay it off.
Yeah.
The taxes, baby.
Yeah, you try not paying that taxes a few times and watch what happens to that home. See if you own it.
Last time I asked about 1099, me to qualify to buy a house, I have to pay a lot of money to the IRS. Why, Lee? A&H wants to know.
Last time I asked about 1099, qualify, I pay a lot to IRS. Why? I don't understand the question.
I think they're saying last time I inquired, I'm self-employed. Why do I have to pay so much to the IRS? Well, because when you're 1099, you receive all your money. There's no deductions. There's no withholding. You received everything. You didn't pay FICA, Fed, state, Social Security, Medicare, none of it.
You know a lot of words.
I know words.
Yes,
Not as
you
many
do.
as you, man.
Yeah, you know
Not
a
as
lot
many
of
as you.
words. So after the 1099, when we take a look at your last 2 years' taxes, we figure out how you're going to file your taxes and what you pay to the IRS. And from there, we're able to move forward. Because the IRS has the ability to put a superior loan on your house. They can literally go above the bank and say, hey, you owe $400,000 in taxes. Guess what? You own a home. We're going to take it. We don't care what you say, bank. Bang, and they take it. So the bank's at risk. That's why that happens.
Hell yeah. Any offices in Las Vegas?
We go-
Randy wants to know. Randy,
could-
are you a Raider fan?
Yeah.
Just
And-
asking.
and it depends on how much fun we're going to have in Las Vegas because we could open one this weekend if we needed to. It would only be there for a weekend and we'd probably do it in the Bellagio. Would you do Bellagio? I like the Bellagio still.
I'm about the Aria.
You're the Aria? So
Yeah.
we might open an office in the Aria for the weekend and then help you get the house and then we'll probably close the office. But we can do business in Las Vegas.
It's only open for the weekend.
And don't come in till about noon because Vegas, that kind of thing. Anyway, we can do business in Vegas. We do Vegas loans all the time.
Actually, one of our assistants is in Las
oh,
Vegas.
that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
do a lot of business
One
there.
of our
And
staff members is in Vegas.
You don't need to visit our office to get a mortgage, guys.
Yeah.
Most of our business is done over the phone, over the internet. I'd love to meet everyone.
And I want to go
I
to
want
Vegas.
to.
And I want to go to Vegas.
And he wants to go to Vegas.
Yes, I love
but
Vegas.
We could do it. We can still get it done without that office. Okay.
Love that. Yeah.
Can you get a mortgage with collections on your report with 620 and revolving credit? Asked Wilvis Gina.
Elvis Gina. Wow, that's kind of rough, huh? Elvis Gina. Elvis?
Wilvis Gina. Just call
Okay,
her Gina.
we like that. Gina. All right, we're going with Gina. Your new nickname is Gina. V Gina. No.
Damn, Gina.
Loves Gina. Loves Gina. See? He loves Gina.
He
oh.
loves Gina.
We're
We
geniuses.
did it.
I don't know. I don't think you know this, but we're
did
geniuses.
it.
So he loves Gina. Can you get a mortgage with collections on your report and a 620 revolving credit? Yes. The collections do have to be factored unless they're less than $2,000. If they're less than $2,000, I can ignore them like they don't even exist. But if they're more, then we have to deal with them. The way I mean deal with them is you either call your creditor and get into a payment program, or I use a formula. The formula is usually 5% of the outstanding debt counted against you. It's a formula we use, but yes, you can, and we'll make it happen.
What's up, Maddie from New York?
What's up, Maddie?
Can a family member who all work get a house together, and whose name does the house go under? Great question, Maddie. Just start with, we don't do loans in New York.
But we want you to move to New Jersey
Or
Pennsylvania.
and we'll do your loans.
Yeah, we're trying to get everybody out of the city to move to New York, or I'm sorry, New
Just
Jersey.
until we can
or
do loans
Pennsylvania.
there.
Just till we do loans, then you can
Yeah.
move back. All right.
But to answer your question, very common.
Yeah.
Very common with the price of houses right now. So houses are so expensive that if you drive up and down neighborhoods, so many cars, and the reason why is because it's no longer just one family buying the house. It's 2, 3, 4 families buying houses together.
It's crazy.
And whoever you want to go on title can go on title. Usually it's everyone that's financing, but you can make that choice. So that's who it goes under.
Mrs. B like the live. We appreciate you guys. Heart the live. Tap that thing up. It helps us out.
tap.
We're trying to help people get. I can't say the
Houses.
wrong word. Yeah, houses in 2024, 2025, and make a lot of money.
And we're also trying to make them multi-millionaires.
Yeah,
if
we do
can.
side hustles. We teach you side hustle. It's really great. I went to Texas not that long ago. I got off the airport. Bing, bing, 2 commissions. It's great. Ways to earn income.
So A&H, still a little confused. Why do we have to pay a lot of money for the IRS to qualify to buy houses? Why is that if you are 1099?
Okay, so here's how it works. There's what you make and there's what you keep. If you make $100,000, but you have $90,000 in bills, what you keep is $10,000. Well, when you tell the IRS, hey, I only got to keep $10,000, so I need to not pay you a lot of taxes. The IRS says, cool, bro, no problem. That's what they say. They say, hey, cool, bro.
They call you bro?
Yeah.
They don't even call me bro.
Yeah, they call you bro until you don't pay. And then they call you something different. Yeah, until you don't pay.
Got it.
But so you said, hey, IRS, bro, I only made 10G, so I don't want to pay taxes on 100G. And IRS says, cool, that's what you say, that's what you say. But the IRS is the government. And so is FHA. And so is VA and USDA. And quite frankly, Fannie and Freddie are what's called GSEs, government-sponsored entities. So they're government. So you can't tell the government, hey, bro, I only made $10,000, so I need to pay taxes on $10,000, and then look at him and go, bro, trust me, I make more money than that. Just trust me. Because it's the same bro. Anyway, that's why.
That's why. Are there
Okay.
any programs in NYC? Asked Andrew Ram.
Oh, dude, we keep getting the answer. We love
I'm
you.
sure there's
we
a
love
ton of
NYC.
programs
We
there.
love NYC.
I'm sure there's a ton of programs.
We're
We
not
don't do 'em.
licensed. Yeah, we're not licensed to do loans in NYC. You got to keep up. We got everybody going. What do we got?
Everybody going.
Yeah, heading to Tennessee. I want you to be super safe. Navy mom, I really want you to be super safe.
All right.
Super safe. I
I
don't
want to
know what
look
you
into getting a house, but I'm scared to take the first step. LOL. Said Queen of Hearts.
Oh, you need to go to Real Estate Wrap. RealEstateWrap.com, and you will know what to do. And you will also be walking around singing the tune. RealEstateWrap.com. I don't know if it's still
All right, so I want you guys all to go to realestaterap.com right now and give me a verse off of that rap. Realestaterap.com. Watch the video.
This
Give
always
me
gets
a
weird.
verse.
This gets weird when they
Just
do it.
a verse.
It just gets so weird.
Eddie
Yeah.
Imperial, you're welcome.
Okay.
Sonny, you guys help in other states?
Yes, we do. We help in 49 of the 50 states. If you're the current president, you think there's 52, but there's actually 50, and we help in 49 of the 50 states. The only one we don't do is New York. We love y'all in New York. I love New York. New York's great.
Sonny
We don't-
also wants to know
we
if
don't
you
do
do
loans.
land.
We can help with land, kind of, but it depends on what your purpose is. So, but usually no, but there's an occasional where we can do an FHA land purchase. But
Do
you
you-
have to be putting the house on it with the plans, with the general contractor, with the engineer, and it's pretty hard.
A lot of work, guys.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Ash, do you do Colorado, correct?
Yes, we do Colorado. We love Colorado, especially now, because y'all are freedom America. Yeah, we get to vote for whoever we want to vote for. If you don't like the guy, cool, don't vote for him. Don't. But don't say you can't even run. Don't say you can't even play. Yeah, we love Colorado.
Dude, Nadia Floyd taking the advice.
All right, cool. I use that credit score, credit card hack. I got on my dad's credit card. Tell me what happened. If we haven't pulled your credit, we got to pull your credit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Brandy, can you still buy if you're out of workman's comp? If you're out workman's comp, can you use that income? Should be back to work soon. Okay, so you're still on workman's comp.
Go.
Okay, so the answer is yes, we can use temporary disability. Here's the issue with that, is that your regular income is probably here, and your disability is always usually less. Rarely is it the same or more. So what we're going to be forced to do is use the less. And if that works, let's get you a house.
Let's get you a house.
Who cares?
Yeah. We put
but-
a lot of people in houses on disability.
Yeah,
a
all the
lot
time.
of people.
All the time. So what we can't do is gross it up. We can't gross it up, but we can move forward. So give us a call. Let's get that thing started. Dude, he's talking about your program. Gabriel.
Dream for All program 2024. Dream for All. Okay, so Dream for All is a crazy California program. It is a crazy, Gabriel, it is a crazy program. So what happened a while back is California, in its infinite wisdom, I don't know if you know this, but California thinks it has infinite wisdom.
The governor, you mean?
It really thinks it has infinite wisdom. Anyway, they said, hey, we got this big, gigantic sum of money. How about we give it to the people to try and buy a house? But you know what? We're California, so we're not going to really give it to them. We want it back.
Yep.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't just want it back. I want it back with interest. And I don't want it just with interest. I want it back with interest and appreciation. But we're going to make it sound amazing. So this is the Dream for All program.
Did we just borrow money from the mob?
That's what we did, yeah. There's $200 million that's going to be available in the state of California. They will lend you or give you, however you look at it for the moment, but I'll explain it to you in a second. Lend you or give you up to 10% of your house. So let's say you're buying a $500,000 house. 20%, right? 20%.
20%.
So they say, hey, you say, hey, California, I'd like to buy a $500,000 house. They say, you know what? We will lend you / give you 20%. That's $100,000. So you're like, oh, thank you, state of California. You guys are amazing. That's so amazing. Now we qualify you for a $400,000 loan, not 500, but 400. So you now qualify. Awesome, dude, amazing. Then California says, oh, by the way, you just jumped in bed with the mob. What does that mean? Oh, we want our $100,000 back. Well, when? We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. But every month you keep it, we do want our interest. And you're like, well, it's kind of a loan then, right? I guess so. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We're not done. That house is going to appreciate over the next year or 2 or 3. We want the appreciation too. So wait a minute. California, you want the interest and you want the appreciation? Yes, we want both. But we're about to give you $100,000. Okay. Thank you for the gift, California. I appreciate it, I think. So wait a minute. If I get this right, if I get into the house right now, $500,000, and I want to sell it 6 months later, but there's interest on this thing, and I don't have any equity in it, I can't afford to sell the house to pay California. Is that right? Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it.
I called you bro again?
Yeah, that's how we do.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's the Dream for All program. It's not actually a bad program, but they make it sound like they're giving you $100,000. They're giving you $100,000 like the mob gives you $100,000. They're saying, hey, here's $100,000, bro. Pay us interest and appreciation. And by the way, we get paid first. So if you refinance or you sell it, you don't get paid first. Anything that you put behind it doesn't get paid first. We get paid first.
Dang, Sonny,
Yeah.
where's the best state to move in the country?
Wow.
Wow.
I would say Texas. I'm a little biased. Texas. I would also say Tennessee. Love Tennessee.
Here's the problem with that
Yeah.
is that you're asking people because of their preferences
Yeah.
and what they
Yeah,
enjoy.
yeah.
Like, I live in California. I love California for some reasons, and I dislike California for some reasons,
Yeah.
but that's my preference.
But the dislikes are growing because when I
Yeah.
first got here 20 years ago, I loved it for reasons. I disliked it for a few, but they weren't enough to like move the needle. Now there's so many that it moves the needle a lot.
For a lot of people,
A
too.
lot, yeah,
Well,
a lot.
a lot of people flock to Idaho. I don't
Yeah.
desire Idaho.
Yeah.
Maybe I do. I don't know. A lot of
Wyoming.
people flock to
We
Wyoming.
got friends that are going to Wyoming.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Florida.
Arizona. Well, we get to see people leaving California all the time because the houses in California are ridiculously
Arkansas?
expensive. Yeah, Arkansas. Don't forget Arkansas.
What about Baby D? Where'd he go?
What's that?
Can't remember where.
You just
Carolina?
You just
Did
did
you buy
a,
Carolina?
Oh, we did do one in North Carolina. We did one in North Carolina. We got them all over. Virginia, we got somebody.
Virginia, that's
you know,
right.
So
Yeah,
we
so
got
I don't
people
know.
leaving California all the time.
What do you
I'm
enjoy?
biased. I like Texas. That's because our house in Texas.
Here's a better question. Sonny, what do you enjoy? And then
Yeah.
we might be able to point you in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, I lived in Colorado. I loved Colorado when I lived there. I really did love Colorado, but it's turned into it's turned to California. So anyway,
Doreen, best program for investment properties.
all right, Doreen. So investment property is a different category. There's three main categories in mortgages. The primary residence, which means you live under it. You're not going to walk away no matter what because you live it. Your whole family lives here. The second home, which you have more vested in, and then the investment property. Well, if your life goes to crap, well, the first thing you're going to walk away from is investment property. So the way the banks compensate for that is by making you put more money down, usually 20%. Usually 20%. Now, there is a bit of a hack here. What you do is if you don't already own a home, if you can find a 4-unit and you live in one of the units, you can rent the other 3, and we're able to use the income to help you qualify. You are technically an investor, but you use the primary residence program. It is kind of hard to find that 4-unit because every day we have somebody, especially someone who just got out of college or high school, and they're like, hey, I want to be an investor. And I tell them this. I'm like, hey, good luck finding that 4-unit, but if you can find it, good stuff.
Oh, Sonny's going to buy a house in the country. Cool stuff, man. Maddie, where can you find good houses in New Jersey that has 3 floors for a family? So you want a different family on each floor? That's pretty badass, Maddie.
Yes.
That's pretty badass. So here's what you need. A badass realtor. So we're badass loan officers, but you need a badass realtor so they can help you pin that down. So do me a favor, Maddie. Reach out to us. Let's collect a little bit of data from you.
Upside down.
Let's collect a little bit of data from you, and then we'll get you in touch with a badass realtor in your area, okay?
Cool. What do
Nadia.
we got? You've not pulled my credit yet. I have a 719, but next month my dad's credit card will show up.
Sweet.
719. Nadia, you are on the way to owning that house. Congratulations. We're going to get you that house. We're going to get you that house.
Yeah. You do PA or Delaware?
Yes, we do both, PA and Delaware. The only place we do not do is New York.
Can you do it at the same time?
Yes.
We got Miss B saying,
Yes.
hold up that number again.
Hold up that number. Miss
Screenshot it,
B,
guys.
we're here for you. Got a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Special effects. Bleep, 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 bleep. That
Magic.
was our special effects.
Magic.
We're on a budget, yo. It's been a top 23. It's been a top 23.
23 was not so good
It's
to
not,
us.
we didn't fund as many loans as we did in 22 or 21.
So Nadia, I make $43,000 a year, and my monthly debt is $650. I highly doubt I can get a decent house around here. Where's around here?
Oh, yeah, where's around here? Trying to find. We don't know that yet, Nadia. We need to put together the whole profile and find out.
Ash coming with the
Ash comes in with
2024.
2024, almost like you love America. America. Oh, crazy, man.
Drone Skywalker.
Crazy.
I have $250,000 saved up. Credit is $540. Owe $50K in taxes. No other debt. How much would I qualify with good credit? I make $140,000 a year.
Well, wait a minute. If you said you have 540, credit is 540, how much would I qualify for with good credit score? Well, that's different. That's like me saying, what if I could levitate? Well, I can't. Well, you don't have a great credit score. You have a 540. But good news, if you have 250K saved up, FHA guidelines will allow you to go down to 500 FICO score, 500 FICO. You're going to need 10% or more down, but $250,000, just simple math tells me you could buy $2.5 million on an FHA loan. Now we're going to run into loan limits. I know you don't have to stop me, but just the $250,000 says you could buy $2.5 million if the loan limit allowed for it. I think the max FHA loan limit is like $1.1 million.
Where we're at, yeah.
Yeah, $1.1 million. So without knowing a whole bunch, $1.1 million in the right area.
But what does he need to do to us? We can really give him good answers.
Oh, you need a good answer? You need to call a badass loan officer. If you need a badass loan, call a badass loan officer at the phone number listed here. It's going to disappear in 5, 4, 3, 2, special effect. Cool. I make 140 G a year. Congratulations.
God
I make
bless
153
Texas.
these last 3 years. Good for you, man. Good for you, Ash. God bless Texas. Love that.
I'll pledge allegiance
Yeah.
to the flag.
America!
Of the United States of
Shit,
America.
you wanna take-
and to the republic
they take-
for which it stands,
they take
one
that
nation,
stuff
under God, indivisible.
You can't say
with
that in
liberty and
California.
justice for all.
That's the problem. You
I
can't
just
say that.
did- that just
no,
happened.
you cannot say that.
That just happened.
They literally took it out of the schools, dude.
They didn't take it out of the schools.
I'm in Hawaii. Love Hawaii. Love Hawaii. Love Maui.
The teachers make the decision.
I want to buy a house. We are starting
From knowing nothing and being separated.
from knowing nothing and being separated. Well, oh, I love it. Kalana. I had a business partner named Pulani. And I just love that's what the names are really, really cool in Hawaii.
Mhm.
So her name, I'm hoping she becomes a client, is Kaloa. Kialoa. Kialoa? Kialoa. I think I said that right. Kialoa. Hey, Kialoa, 81, we want to help you. We want to teach you how to do it. We do loans in Hawaii. We can make this happen. We will figure out what the action plan is, and we're going to get you a house, Kialoa.
I think I missed one here.
I guess you did. So we got stuff going on here.
Well,
We
not
got
just
stuff
that.
going on
Someone had
here.
talked about the down payment assistance programs, interest rates being extremely high, and I wanted to touch on that.
Oh, they're crazy
So,
high, man.
They are high. They are higher, but that's only if you're going with a program
Right.
that does one thing. So I'll give you an example. So we have something called CalHAFA in California. I'm sure there's different versions in different states that we can look into for you guys. But CalHAFA, if you're just getting the down payment, guess what the rate is? 6.
Yep.
The rate is 6. Now, if you want closing costs and all that stuff, you're in the 7, 7.5, pushing all the way into 8s at one time.
Yeah.
So if you're just getting down payment, guys, with a down payment assistance program, we have one that's at 6.
That's a decent rate. It's a very
For
decent rate.
today's
By the
environment-
way, if you want to know about your state for down payment programs, we've started putting it on our website. So if you go to at the top of our profile, there's going to be a link. There's going to say cool stuff. Cool stuff. There's going to be your state. We've only done about probably 20 of them, but the states that have programs, we put the programs and a link to the program. So we're on top of it, and also today's interest rates.
Your whole family, Maddie, that's awesome. Nadia in Kentucky. Love it. Nadia Floyd, should I wait to buy a home until my SO gets approved? What's SO?
Significant other.
Gets approved for disability so we have more income. I don't know, Nadia, because we don't know how much you can actually afford. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Let us work with you, just you. Let's see where it lands. If it's enough, you move forward. If not, then we can factor in your significant other in the near future.
Tony Jackson just followed us. Thank you very much, Tony. We're trying to help you get a house, make a lot of money in 2024, 2025. 2023, we can't help you anymore. Yeah, there's only like 4 days left. And for those that we're going to help, they're already in escrow. Hopefully, we can close them by the end of the year. But if not, they get a house in 24.
Hell yeah. Brandy Harrison, what if you work in Cali but want to buy out of state? Do you have to get a job first where you want to buy?
Brandy, very good question. I did a loan for somebody in Las Vegas. They work in California, but they're from Las Vegas. And she said, "Hey, listen, I make all my money here in Las Vegas. She's a nurse.
What is she?
I'm working. Yeah, I'm working here in Las Vegas. I'm sorry, I'm in California, San
Only work
Bernardino.
on the weekends, though.
Yeah, on San Bernardino. But my family's in Vegas. Everything. My dog's in Vegas. Everything's in Vegas.
Dogs in Vegas.
And so I said, all right, let's put this in front of an underwriter. And we said, hey, mom, dad are here. The dog is here. And they said, okay, prove to me that she goes to Vegas. So we pulled some of her credit card statements, and we showed almost every weekend she was up in Vegas.
How'd they prove the dog was in Vegas?
I don't know.
He was like,
right
right here. Vegas.
Raiders. Raiders. He said Raiders. The dog was wearing a Raiders hat. So,
That's what we knew.
yeah, so we knew. That's how we knew. Anyway, the underwriter had to make some common sense of this. They said, yeah, you make good money in San Bernardino, a lot of money for a nurse in San Bernardino, but that's not really where my home is. My home is in Vegas. So we convinced an underwriter. That's your primary residence. Got it funded. That's how we do it.
Gangster.
Gangster,
Storybook
dude.
prankster.
Yeah, pranksters?
Back to the conspiracy. We
cool.
can't. Tony
Okay,
Jackson.
cool.
Here we go. Tony Jackson.
All right, cool.
Well, if I need help, I'm starting all over. Was getting ready to close. Mom died. Ooh, her insurance lapse. Okay, let me put that together.
Okay, so sorry for the loss of your mom.
Got it.
Seriously, sorry for the loss of your mom. Now let's see if we can, in her honor, try and help and get you a house. Let's see. We have to know more about the situation and figure out how all this works.
Screenshot this. Give us a call, Tony.
So home is in Cali, but want to move out of state. What should I do? Your first move is to call us, because we deal with people that are leaving the state of California all the time. Matter of fact, we just put somebody in that you don't even have to go to work yet. You don't even have to go to work. All I have to do is have a strong offer letter that guarantees you have work, and then I have what's called a post-funding condition, and I'm able to get you in the house, and then 30 days after you move in, I need a copy of your paycheck stub.
Boom.
So yes, we can do it. There's a lot of people leaving California. We lost one Congress seat because so many people left California. When they did the census, more people left. It did not represent the population anymore, so they lost the Congress seat. Kind of a big deal. A lot of people are leaving California.
Okay, back to conspiracy theory.
Cool, back to conspiracy theory.
Okay, so here's my theory
All
right now.
tell me your theory.
Okay, so forever the government has been playing the, hey, focus on this and don't look at what we're doing
What's
over
up,
here.
Peaches Love?
Which happens all the time, right? Happens all the time. Happens with the Russian, involvement.
Yep.
It happens with the wars. It happens with COVID. All these things, right?
Yep.
Where it's kind of like, hey, focus over here. So here's one of the things that I heard. So who is the biggest
What's up right now?
pop star right now?
Taylor Swift.
Okay, who's the biggest football player right now?
The guy who
No.
just got divorced from Giselle.
No,
Tom Brady. Tom
I would
Brady.
say no.
You don't think he's the toppest? The
Toppest?
Yeah. You don't think he's the toppest?
Who's the top
We're
football player
geniuses.
guys right now? Anyone? Just name the top football guy that's in the news right now. Well, before they answer, I'm going to give it to you. Travis Kelce. And who knows this?
I don't even know who he is.
Pfizer knows this. How does Pfizer knows this? They hired him to promote the jab.
Now I do know what
Okay,
that-
but
I do
it's
know what
bigger than that. It's way bigger than that.
Tell me.
Okay, so for these ads, now I've never been involved in this. Not very many people come up to me. See Travis right there.
Yep.
See, not very many people know.
Randy knows.
Not very many people know. Yeah.
Until
It's
Taylor
it's
Swift puts a
football thing.
song out.
Okay, then there's that. But here's what's going on. Why did Pfizer pay him $20 million?
That's crazy, dude.
20. Okay,
That
so
is crazy.
I'm not in this world.
Yeah.
These ads usually go for $500,000 to $1 million. They give him $20
Crazy.
million.
Crazy.
And then they orchestrated the relationship between him and Taylor Swift.
No.
Taylor Swift, a known Democrat.
No.
Known Democrat.
I don't know about that.
Travis Kelce now pushing the jab and saying it's good for you and do it twice.
Careful, we're gonna get flagged again, dude.
I don't know what to call it. What do we call it?
You can't even talk about this.
What do we
stuff.
call it?
Well, just so you guys know, whenever you go live, there's an algorithm that picks up what you say, and if they think you say something that's wrong, you get a little red flash on your thing that says you're about to be disabled. And we've been disabled. We've been put in jail before, where we can't go live on one of the platforms because they don't like the things we say. So we have to stay away from certain words and certain things. That's the
I
word.
don't think
that's
so, but whatever.
all right. We got banned.
I'm thug. I stay thug.
You are kind of a thug. I'll
So,
give you that. Yeah, I'll
so we
give you
have
that.
this
Yeah.
whole thing going on
Uh-huh.
and getting the attention of everyone.
Uh-huh.
To add to that, okay, now let's take it back. So
Back where?
So Roman days.
All right.
Okay. Actually, what's the one you always bring up? Greece.
Okay.
Okay. They had this big, huge
Gladiator.
empire, right?
Love Gladiator.
They had this big, huge empire
All right.
that was too big to fail.
Okay.
Right? Too big to fail. And then they create gladiators. So why did they create gladiators in that day? It's to take your focus off of what the government's
Yep.
doing. Take your focus off what the
100%.
politicians are doing.
Yep.
And it's still being played today.
Yep.
It's just modern times.
football.
But why?
It's football. It's politics.
What's going on?
It's
no,
politics,
my question
yeah.
is what's going on?
I don't know, man.
What's going on?
I'm
There's
hoping
a
you're
lot
gonna
of
tell us.
distraction. I don't know.
I'm hoping you're going to say, hey, what's going on? That's like me saying, hey,
Well,
I got this
Colorado took
really
Trump off
good
the ballot.
pie, but I don't know how to make it.
They took Trump off the ballot in Colorado.
Yeah, they did.
Travis Kelce's in the
But
media.
he's back on. Keep you
Taylor
there.
Swift is in the media.
Oh, yeah.
All these people are in the media. There's all this stuff going on.
Right.
There's a war in Ukraine.
What's up,
There's
Nadia?
a war in where's the other war at?
Israel?
Israel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on, more
Dude,
than
I didn't think there was going to
ever.
be a test. I didn't study
It's
for
not
tests.
just one warrior in the middle fighting another warrior. There's all these things going on,
Dude, you
which
got some
means
spirit, man. I'm
this
gonna
is
back
the
off for a
biggest
second.
wave of conspiracy theory that we've had in a long time.
Yeah?
A long time. The question is, what's happening, guys? What do you think is happening?
Well, I get some people who say, hey, the country has never been more divided. And I'm like, yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, no.
That's not true.
Social
I don't know
media
if
just shows it.
Yeah, it shows it. But there was a time when the North and the South were like shooting guns at each other, and the brothers had to choose which side to be on. That's pretty divided, man. That's about as divided as they get.
Well, the problem is that the people on the West Coast during that time didn't have MySpace, so they weren't able to see what was going on, right?
Good point,
They weren't
yeah.
able to see what was going on. Now
Poor
we
Tom.
see it.
Poor Tom.
Not poor Tom. We're still talking about him.
Tom's like, he's just looking over the shoulder like, hey, what's up? And he's been doing that for 20 years now. And
More.
since then, Zuckerberg passed him.
A lot.
Everybody's passed him.
A lot.
Elon's passed him. Twitter's passed him.
Think he's rich?
Mark?
No,
Oh,
Tom.
Tom? Mark is rich. I know that for
You
a
think
fact.
Tom's rich?
I don't even know if Tom was a real guy.
True. Tom was probably a girl.
He's the original. Hey, you need a friend,
The
right?
original friend.
I'm your friend.
Your first friend.
Your first
And
friend.
you didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I don't want Tom on here.
So,
you got Tom.
anyways, man, I don't
You
know
got
what
no choice.
direction this
I
country's
wonder
going
if you
in.
can unfriend Tom.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Like, unfriend, denied.
Go log into your account.
Unfriend,
Log in
denied.
right here.
Yeah, unfriend, denied.
Use your password.
Okay, cool. What do we got? Give us questions. Where are you guys at? Do you want to know about how to get rich?
Do you
can't
still
say
use the
that. I think
password?
that's the problem.
Do you still
Actually,
use the
I think
password
if you say that,
Pink Sparkles? Is that still your password?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Pink Sparkles. That's your password. Is that still your password?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you log into your computer every day, is it still Pink Sparkles?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your password.
South Carolina. We love South Carolina.
IHSS. Yes, we can. Miss B.
IHSS. Miss B.
Here's
Miss
what's cool
B.
about it. Here's what's cool about it. A lot of people don't know this, but if you have a significant other that you take care of, a lot of times they get approved for a program called In-Home Support Services. Okay? That program...
Ooh, is that IHSS?
Man, this guy's sharp.
I'm sharp.
Wicked sharp.
You have no
Crazy.
idea.
All you got to
Yeah.
do is line it all up for him and he can get it.
Ah.
So, with that, as long as you've been doing it for 2 years, you receive an income, you're taking care of your loved one, you can use that to buy a house. Absolutely 100%. And you know what I call that? Side hustle. I call that a side hustle because some people are doing IHSS
Side hustle.
and still working their primary job.
Side hustle.
So it's pretty cool. So,
ADU joint.
Miss B, yes, absolutely, yes, you need to call us.
Do you think home prices and interest rates will come down and the amount of houses on the market rise? One of those is not like the others. I wish I could sing that song. One of these things, not
So,
like
do you think
the others.
interest rates will come down and home
Yes.
prices go up?
I think interest rates are coming down,
Like that?
and I don't just think that. Fed Jerome Powell came out and said, hey, we think we've got inflation under control, and we believe that we're never going to raise interest rates again in this cycle. They didn't exactly say that, but they kind of said it, and everybody kind of read it. But the problem with that is home prices have not necessarily come down. They've come down in a few markets, but not like a lot. Like a little bit, but not like a lot. Now, more people can buy. Home prices do not come down. They go up because you have demand coming in. So, do I think the home prices are coming down? No, I don't. Do I think interest rates are going down? Yes, I do. Do I think the amount of the houses on the market will rise? Yes, I do. But that's a different version because now that home prices are going up, everybody that's been sitting in the background going, hey, I would sell my house, but I only get $500 right now. I want it $550. Well, as soon as that demand starts coming and that price goes up, more people come in. That's inventory. Once the inventory comes in, more buyers come in, and it creates a market. Holy smokes!
As soon as your neighbor sells for $600, the other neighbor's going to sell for $2.3 million.
Think so?
That's what they think. They're like, hey, my house is worth way more.
Yeah, I put a garden in the back.
It's the same exact house, dude. Yeah, but mine, way better.
Way better.
Way better. Why?
Way better.
Why is yours way better? Well, because my wife's in it.
Well, don't you intuitively think
That's why.
your house is better?
No, I know exactly what's going on.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm like, that's a badass
Fair
something.
enough.
I don't have that.
On the California house, I put artificial grass, and I'm like, well, that makes it it's maintenance free. You understand that? That's
What was it,
100
100,000
grand,
more?
100 grand worth easy right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, easy.
Easy.
100 grand done.
Did you paint your front door?
150?
Dude, boom.
150 grand right there.
Boom.
Bang.
I want your agent.
Nobody else has that.
I
yeah.
need your agent. Right now. Fast. Hurry.
All right,
Make it
cool.
happen.
Any questions about 2024? If you want to know what's going on, he's got a crystal ball. He's breaking it out right now.
That's my name in Spanish, actually.
Crystal ball?
Cristobal.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
didn't know
cool.
that.
I didn't know that.
I am the crystal
I
ball.
honestly didn't know that.
I am.
I honestly did not
crystal
know
ball.
that.
We know.
I honestly did not know
We know.
that. Me Health 004. What's up? Good to see you. What else we got? We got anybody on the gram got some good questions. On the Facebook got some good questions. Where are you at? Henry, what's up? Good to see you. Like to say hi to everybody.
I think we've done the deed, man.
I think so. Well, I'm going through real estate school to get the CE shop. I've just been so busy to get it. But you know
Nadia.
what? We want to help you.
Get
Any
on
tips
that.
on passing the final exam
Hell yeah.
on real estate school?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so there's these places called crash course schools. They're a weekend. Like we take Mike Russ. Mike Russ is a good one. There's a bunch of them out there. But we take Mike Russ, the name of the school, we get through it, we crash, and we pass the exam, and then you make a fortune, and then happily ever after. That's how it works.
Get that crash course, Nadia, and do it
cool.
a couple days before your test. You will pass, and then you're going to call Chris and Lee. We're going to be your loan officer.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys. We've been Chris and Lee. We're going to get you a house in 24. Great.